Hey you all, you are now in tune with Seven. Thank you all for clicking on the video. Do me a huge favor to support and keep this channel going. It's up and new and coming. Just started it. I would like for you to like and subscribe to this channel. So what I'm doing here is, you want to know more about the channel, check out the description box below. But I came across a video and I want to share this information with you guys. Um, So bear with me. Let me know your thoughts on this. It is titled The Saturn Jupiter Conjunction and the Assassination of the American President. And it's by an astrologer. And I find it very interesting. Before you make your judgments, just keep an open mind and watch the video all the way to the end. It's only 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes. So let me know what you think. Once again, I'm new to this. I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic and get the video going. Thank you for tuning in with Seven.
Hello. Talking about the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction and its history with the USA and their presidents. Jupiter has a 12-year cycle and Saturn has a 30-year cycle, yet they both reach the same point in the zodiac at the same time once every 20 years. This conjunction is considered very significant, and certainly in ancient times it was considered a very important celestial omen. The USA has an interesting history with this conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Every president since 1840 who was elected during the inaugural year when Jupiter and Saturn were conjunct during the inaugural year has died in office. Every one, up until recent times, starting in 1840. The legend is that Tecumseh, a Native American Shawnee chief, put a curse on William Harrison for sleazing the native people on a land grab. And it hooked into this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, and this energy has been repeating ever since. In 1840, William Harrison was elected president and died, was assassinated. In 1860, 20 years later, Jupiter and Saturn were conjunct again during the inaugural year. Abraham Lincoln was elected and he was assassinated in office. 1880, James Garfield was elected. He was assassinated. 20 years later, in 1900, it was William McKinley who was elected and assassinated. In 1920, Warren Harding was elected and he died in office of a heart attack. And then 20 years later, 1940, Jupiter and Saturn were conjunct during the inaugural year again. Roosevelt was elected and he died of a cerebral hemorrhage in office. Then in 1960, it was John Kennedy's turn. He was elected with the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, and he died in office, assassination. Then, apparently, the curse starts to fade. In 1980, Reagan was elected, and there was an assassination attempt, but it failed. He survived. And in 2000, George W. Bush was elected. Now, during his term, he was thrown a live grenade at one point, which didn't detonate. So in 2020, Jupiter and Saturn will be conjunct again, and specifically in December of 2020, just after the American election. So whoever is elected president in 2020 will have this curse of Tecumseh attached to them. The weakening curse of Tecumseh. But it'll be interesting to observe how this manifests with the president elected in 2020. Take care. Namaste.
So hey y'all, what are y'all thoughts on this? Let me know. It's very interesting.